team, Paw Patrol needs you. Come to Chessington World of Adventures and complete multiple missions with your fellow pups. Paw Patrol is on a roll! Be part of the Paw Patrol!
World of Paw Patrol, opening 3rd of May at Chessington World of Adventures.
You're watching Right Comparisons, and as you can see on the intro there, guys, they've got the advert up on TV. It's all over social media. Paw Patrol will be opening on the 3rd of May. Staff previews are on the 29th, and they'll probably do press on the 1st or the 2nd, but we don't get invited to that because someone at Merlin's press office doesn't like us. Anyway, guys, last time we were here, we saw the supports for the new Minecraft roller coaster get dropped off. Now, there's obviously a lot more to come, which I think they're doing right now. Not sure how close I can get today because they're also doing something to the car park over there, and I got told off. I wasn't allowed to park up there, so I'm down here at the moment. It's not too busy today, but obviously this side is open. Let's dive in, see what's happening today, see how close I can get, and have a good day at Chessington. I just want to highlight whilst I'm walking over here as well, guys, they've got a crane up over there, so they must be moving something or dropping off more supports or something, but they've also got a crane over there. You can't see it at the moment on the GoPro. I can see it just about through the trees. No way are they starting to install supports yet. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Anyway, guys, let's see what's going on over here. So they got a giant concrete or cement mixer backing up into the Minecraft area there. They got some lorries over there. I think that's for the car park, though. I'm not entirely sure. They've got another cement lorry over there. So yeah, a lot of that today by the looks of it. They're actually transporting the supports to the main site. So it looks like they're actually going to start installing it. No way. Yeah, look, they're not here, guys. They're actually... Oh my God, is that what we're going to see today? Is that what they've been... Chessington's been closed for 2 days now. Is that actually what we're going to start... Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to assume they've actually started to install the supports, guys. That is actually crazy. Yeah, look, they've got one on the back of that lorry there. So obviously this crane's just been lifting them, ready to go in. And there's another crane, as you can see, above the tree line. So they are starting with the roller coaster. That is mental. Installing supports already. That is crazy. I'm just gonna have a little look at these vans over here. I think they're doing something with the car park there. They've got a JCB and all that down there. So all they've got on those lorries, guys, is if you've been in the car park, you'll know they've got those sort of dividers there that you can drive down and park on. Some of it hasn't actually been laid in the car park, so I think they're doing some more of that. I might as well show you whilst I'm walking over there. So on the back of those lorries, guys, you've literally just got loads of these things here. As you can see, some of the areas in the car park are still just mud. And in sort of winter time, October time, when it rains, they had a lot of trouble with cars getting stuck here. So they've been making improvements, and that's all they're doing over there with that. And there's only 2 supports left over there, which means all the other ones are either on site or currently being installed. So let's check this out. Just going to highlight, guys, I am here about 1 o'clock, but the car park is pretty empty. So Easter holidays are pretty much over now and people have gone back, I reckon. So not too busy at Chessington today, guys, and they're actually checking pre-books, so that's really good to see there. I didn't pre-book though, so I had to do it there on the door. That's what I get for complaining. So I can't get a very good angle from where I am at the moment, guys, or from over there. It's quite a difficult sight to see, actually, but they've dumped all the supports just over there where that crane is. It doesn't look like any of them are actually getting installed yet, but they have been moved to the main site, so maybe they've got an area now where they're going to keep them until they're ready to be installed, but I don't think it'll be too long. Currently 15 minutes for Tiger Rock. It's quite steady today, guys, but it's not too bad. I wouldn't say that's 15 minutes, though. That might be a bit wrong. Lots of fluffy things floating around, not good for anyone with hay fever. Just looking over here, guys, they got loads of tubes and loads of metal there. Obviously where the Minecraft roller coaster is going, they have flattened it. They've put the concrete down, and obviously they're moving supports over, so that's nearly ready to go. Ages ago, obviously when it was Wild Asia, they used to have the glamping down there. So everyone's looking at the whole sort of area of Wild Asia, which is pretty small there. But it's going to include that old glamping area as well. So this whole plot of land is actually massive. This Minecraft area here is going to be huge. And I'm pretty sure in the sort of concept art, they were going to have Cobra come back, and you'll sort of probably go down here and walk through the middle of Cobra. They can't really change old Tiger Rock here, so yeah, it looked like Cobra will be sort of an entrance portal when you come down here and walk through it. Not sure if I'm going to go on it, because I don't think it's actually 15 minutes, more like 30 there, but we'll see how we can see the Minecraft area. I haven't actually walked through this queue line yet. I've been saying I'm going to do it for a while, but so yeah, you do get quite a good view here, guys. This is where you'll be walking to, and then at the end of this pathway you'll probably be walking under Cobra. Still lots of insulation and bits over there. I'm going to say it in quite a lot of vlogs, guys, until we actually know what's going on down here. We still don't know what this area is going to be. Obviously it was Land of the Tiger, the log flume is Tiger Rock, but they no longer have tigers. Does that matter? Does it matter that they don't have tigers anymore? Let me know in the comments. What do you think, guys? They're going to keep this area the same with a slight reef theme. A lot of people were speculating that it's going to turn into Land of the Panda, because obviously Minecraft has pandas. Some people said it could be the Never because it's red. I mean, it would be quite easy for them to just transform it to Land of the Panda. It sort of ties in with Minecraft. It's just a cheap, easy way to do it, but I don't know. I honestly think they're just going to leave it the same, guys. Slight spruce up. Nothing different really, just the removal of the tigers. I honestly don't know, guys. There's still so much tiger stuff. It's going to be so hard for them. I think it's just going to stay the same. Noisy. So another lorry's just arrived there, guys, with the support that we saw in the car park there. There you go, guys. As you can see, they are lifting that support onto the main site. Let's try and get a better view here, guys. I was just thinking, there's no way that's 50 minutes. It looks quite short. It's changed to 35 now. Fair play. I haven't seen that for a while. Definitely getting a little bit more quiet now. Croc drop still not spinning. Outrageous. Currently on a 20-minute queue. So we now have the opening date announcement for Paw Patrol, guys. We might as well have a little look. It's pretty much finished now. So unfortunately I can't see any of the boards, guys, for the height requirements, because obviously people have kids, and kids you have to wait for them to get to a certain height and everything. So I was just looking on my phone. Apparently the roller coaster is going to be 90 centimeters, the helicopters are 90 centimeters, the fire truck rescue, the old jungle bus is 90 centimeters, and the hovercraft is 100 centimeters with an adult, 130 without. So I'm not entirely sure how accurate they are, because that's literally just Google AI. I might have a little bit more of a look later. But yeah, that's what you're sort of looking at if you've got small kids and you're coming down there, guys. Currently testing Sky's helicopter ride over there. We got some movement on the jumbos here, guys. A new, I don't know what they're called. I'm not that much of a, if you want to know all of the technical stuff, guys, go and follow UK Theme Parks. He's good at all those bits. I'm just going to call them hydraulic-y bits. So we got some hydraulic-y bits that have arrived there for the jumbos. I'm going to assume that's a part of the hydraulic-y bits, not a boiler. So yeah, completely refurbing it pretty much by the looks of it there. It's had a bit of a paint as well. 20 minutes for Sea Storm there. Hopefully I can get on a roller coaster with my Platinum Fast Track today. Vampire, 60 minutes, currently the longest queue in the park. Waterfalls are back on there as we saw the other day. And this is currently the Fast Track, guys. There's no way I'm waiting in that. That's like
you don't want to go on
half an hour there. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't be doing with that. I don't know what keeps happening with Vampire's Fast Track. It's always really long. Anyway, just coming down here, guys, obviously where they had the maze for Halloween, and they've got the sort of shortcut here. It's still not open, which I'm not too sure why, because obviously Blue Barnacle's new queue line's done now, so I'm not sure why this isn't back open yet. Let's have a little look. No, nothing going on down there. Should be back open now, really. I'll tell you what, the Vampire's actually giving Hyperia a run for its money at the moment. So it says here, guys, attention adventurers, please be aware that this area is only for ride access. So it currently has no animals to show, as it also said on the sign there, guys. This is just the Vampire's ride access down here. It leads to the other end of Trail of the Kings, which we still don't know what's going on with there. And look at the size of that bloody wrap queue, guys. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to. I really don't know what they're going to do with it, because whatever they do, someone's going to get offended and cry discrimination there. So, I mean, obviously Merlin have backpedaled. Something needs to be done, because the whole point of it is to get people who struggle on the ride quickly and wait in more comfortable places. But when you're looking at this, guys, is that getting on the ride quickly? No, because half the country's got it. Do you know what I mean? It's a really tough one there. Blue Barnacle's now back open and its queue line's completed, as we mentioned last time. Still not sure what's going on with this here though. Apparently it was shut due to health and safety issues, guys, so obviously health and safety's gone wild now, and apparently this queue line was dangerous. That's just what people have told me in the comments. Don't take that as gospel, guys. I haven't actually seen why it closed, a correct source there, but I don't know. Imagine this was Fantasialand. Fantasialand's queues are mental, guys. You try and go on Black Mamba, it's a lot worse than this. Jesus, Mandrill's got some smoke effects gassing me out here. So yeah, this side is also closed, guys. As we looked at the Vampire a minute ago, they've got the door closed. I'm really not too sure why, because I mean, apart from the Jumbos being behind Mandrill's station, I don't really think there's much down here. Obviously I can't go over there and have a look, guys, because I'll probably get told off. That's got to be from last season. Hello. Oh, there's a spider left over on the tree from the scare maze there. I will also say, guys, obviously they built the new queue line there for Blue Barnacle going around, which was all well and dandy, but they did this fencing here, which they haven't actually painted up yet to obviously fit the theme. And I just want to warn you, when it's wet, just be really careful there, because that corner's quite dangerous. Smoky, smoky. That's good to see though. I gotta love the little effects. They really do make the ride sometimes. Little bits of immersion like that, absolutely love it. Let's see if I can get on Mandrill anyway, because obviously Vampire's got a massive queue there and a massive fast track queue, so we'll see. Honestly, I come in World of Jumanji at the moment to look at Ostrich Stampede's queue more than Mandrill's, guys. What are we looking at today? Oh, it's 15 minutes for Ostrich. There you go, it's a little bit more like it. 35 minutes for Mandrill there. It's been really popular recently. Mandrill's never really got a long queue, but recently it has been quite long there. I think I might just use my fast track on this one. Platinum fast track definitely got to be done. Row 2 on the outer seat there. It might sound weird, guys, but does Mandrill Mayhem make anyone else need a wee? I swear, every time I go on it, I just need the toilet afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to show you this smoke effect now, because it's actually quite cool. Oh my god, someone is absolutely hating this. Sorry, I just walked past and I just heard this this screech. Oh, there you go, not too bad now. Oh, no. There's someone not enjoying that. Only a 20-minute queue as well, it's not too bad. Definitely the stop after Mandrill. It looks like they're installing one of the supports, guys. Yep, they're installing the supports there, guys. I think that there might be the first support for the Minecraft roller coaster going in. So that brings me to the end of the video, guys. Just a quick flyby today. Obviously I did get to go on Mandrill there, which is quite good. The smoke effect's really cool. I thought I'd come have one last look up here at the sort of holding bay for the new Minecraft area. As you can see, they've just packed up the crane and they've put the last support on the back of that truck there. So that'll be going onto the Minecraft site there, which I'm pretty sure is being installed. Not overly sure because you can't get an amazing view of that area, unfortunately. I can only see it with a stick, and then I've got a tiny screen on my GoPro, so I can't review the footage until I get home. But it looks like they were installing it. If not, they're definitely going to be installing it soon. Oh, I got a fluffy thing in my eye. That's a way to end the video. I guess we'll end it on that night. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, don't forget, hitting that subscribe button really helps us out. If you want to stay tuned for theme park updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Chessington's locked me in the car park. I mean, when I arrived, guys, I couldn't go up the top. The JCB driver beeped at me and told me to park down here. So I parked down here, and now I can't leave because all the gates are shut. What the hell? I'm stuck at Chessington. I want to go home. There's no more updates now. Oh, we're just off-roading at Chessington. Shall I do some donuts? No. Okay, the lady over there is going to try and open the gate. Here we go. Okay, there you go. It's just a simple matter of opening the gate there. We're free!